Hey y'all, hey! Welcome to the video Love Bugs. It is your host, Queen Blah and more. And we are back, y'all, for another Peach McIntyre reaction. You guys, today is a beautiful Tuesday, October the 7th. Peach McIntyre went live on October the 2nd, and we recorded the live. We just completely forgot to do any reactions to it. I don't have a clue what I was doing, how I lost track of these videos. I'm not sure, y'all. But if we record them, we're going to react to them. So that's what we're getting ready to do. She was live on October the 2nd at the library. I believe this might have been the last time she was there because she's currently recording from her closet/office. I don't know, y'all. Everybody, make sure y'all smack that likety like button on the way in or out. I'm going to go ahead and be quiet and just click play so we can listen and see what she's talking about in here.
Most people don't think. Even if we look at, let me go ahead and go live other places because this is turning into something. Dun dun it all, dun dun it all, dun dun it all, dun dun it all. Even if you look at, I'll wait. Let me actually take off the scrap. It'll make my phone stand up better. I love this scrap, but I done got it so dirty already. You dirty hood rat. I said I'm gonna go back to Apple and get new scraps today. Cause dun dun it all, dun dun it all. She wants money, and I'm gonna get it. Trust me, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna make $100,000 today. I decided that yesterday when I bought this outfit. I said, you know what? I'm gonna buy an outfit that I look fabulous in, so people know that I'm serious because I'm going to make $100,000 today. And if I don't make $100,000 today, it's okay. My belief system that I learned and developed after learning it is that there are no unreasonable goals, just unreasonable deadlines. So if I don't hit it today, I'll hit it tomorrow. That's the kind of person I am. Some of you guys can't even fathom making $100,000 in a day while sitting in the public library. I know. Some of you guys can't tell somebody that you want to make $100,000. Then you start saying bullshit like, the reason I ain't make it because I told them, and I start hating. I tell people my goals all the time and still hit them. Then sometimes I tell them and I don't hit them. But my belief system is that it's still not an unreasonable goal. Perhaps the deadline was unreasonable. Try again. If at first you don't succeed, pick yourself up and try again. Dust yourself off and try again, try again, try again. I do this in real life. So for those of you who want to make more money than you've ever made in your life, goal setting with Peach will be the perfect class for you. Instead of making that class $77.77 and having to get 300 students signed up, I decided to double the price. I doubled the price to $155, and now I only have to get 135 of you guys signed up. If I get 135 people to give me $155.55, I will exceed that $21,000 that I require in order for me to teach that class. And yes, I literally be making 21 racks when I teach that class. And I'm worth every single penny. Every single penny. So that's the price point. I know I can hit 135 students. 300 was a
Y'all know what's crazy? When I first started reacting on Peach, I used to be interested in what she could possibly be speaking about in these classes. But now, I am not interested at all. I absolutely do not care. It's been more than a year of reacting on Peach McIntyre, and at this point, it's the same thing. I couldn't even imagine her actually being professional or actually educating anyone on anything because of the way she behaves on every single platform. What do y'all think?
A little bit too much, like 300. The amount of time that I would have to utilize. Let me go put my computer back on the charger. The amount of time I would have to utilize to get 300 students would be more challenging for me. And today I'm not up for that challenge. So that is the reason why I doubled the price. I said, oh, you know what? I'm gonna double the price because I know how to think. Getting 135 students into goal setting with Peach is a cakewalk for me. I'm going to do it, and most likely it'll be done today, but I'll definitely have it done by Sunday. And depending on how my numbers perform today, will determine what I need to do this weekend. I don't work on Fridays. Y'all know that's my husband's day. It was Friday night out, but now he get the whole Friday. Peach, we not paying 10,000 for a class. So in December, my prices will be increasing to $10,000. It will. So for Wake Up with Peach, it'll be $10,000 per person. I already have millionaires in my classes, guys. I know your minds are so humble. Your thought process is so humble that you can't fathom somebody paying people like me that kind of money. But trust me, it's gonna happen. I don't know why this gel drying up like this. I'm gonna wash my hair today. I cannot do hair. Girl, we could tell, we could tell. You have to tell them that. They could tell. Look at your part. I couldn't get my part right. I told y'all it was rough. But yeah, I'm gonna have somebody pay me that. I'm actually gonna have 10 people pay me $10,000 in December. That's gonna be easy, easy 100K. But in the meantime, take advantage while it's only $155.55 because my prices will continue to go up as I get better. I become even more confident. The more confident I become, hey boss friend, the more confident I become, the higher my prices go. So you better get in while it's for the low. Shout it low, got it for the LO. All right, any questions, y'all? I couldn't get in your class for TikTok. Last night, the link wasn't working. I sent you an email. We had no issues in last night's class. I don't look at emails and I don't respond to emails. So we had absolutely no issues. There's nothing I would do about it. I wouldn't give you a refund. I wouldn't let you come into tonight's class for free. Even on my website, if you go to the checkout page, you get your details. Look at your ticket details. You actually have install this app prior to attending. Here's your meeting ID. Here's your passcode. So I don't refund for user errors. I don't whatchamacallit, what's the name of it? I'm trying to think. Oh, I don't let you come to another class absolutely free for user issues, none of that. No makeup dates, no refunds. It's all in our policy and on your ticket details. Um, yep. You remember you was eating that salad and I said something about your hair been drying. I don't know. I don't remember that. You probably did, but I don't remember. All right, on Facebook, I don't see any of your questions. I am on live because I have sales goals to.
Which one of your students do you think she enrolled in homeschool? Of her students, her kids? Like a month ago, she said that she did the paperwork to pull one of the kids out of school and get them in homeschooling. Do you think it was her oldest son? Did he drop out of high school once again? And what do you think her kids feel about her hair? If her oldest son is still in high school, how do you think his friends behave or respond to her hair? Her just walking around with two puffballs in her hair like that as a grown woman.
Reach. My goal is to earn $100,000 today, and I'm selling a whole bunch of stuff. So if you head over to my website, wakeupwithpeach.com, you'll see 4 digital products that you can buy. One is my Build Your Waist Training Business with Peach. That's how I made my first $1.3 million and got off of Section 8. That was in 2015, 10 years ago. A lot of you guys, especially during tax season, desire to be CEOs and you want to sell your own merchandise, but you don't know where to start. Consider my Build your own waist training business with Peach E-Guide. It's currently on sale for only $7.77. You will receive all of my real vendors that I utilize when I sold waist trainers. I don't sell waist trainers anymore. I have absolutely zero desire to sell a physical product ever again in life. So I don't mind giving you my real vendors. The difference between buying my product versus a vendor list is 100, 200, 1,000 vendors. I can give you 1,000 vendors. I've been to Magic. Yeah. I can give you 1,000 vendors right now who have merchandise. I can also point you to the place to go in California to get merchandise. I can talk about MAQs and things of that nature. However, I don't want to do that. I don't got to trick you. I literally can say, this is what I use. This is what I did. This is what I recommend. So in that digital product, you'll get all of that information. Even if you're not ready to start that business yet, or perhaps you don't want to sell waist trainers, you'll still get all of that information. You don't have to pay anybody to get your EIN number.
I wonder how many of the vendors she used 8 years ago are still in business.
That's absolutely free at the irs.gov. Here are different apps or platforms you can host your website on, such as Shopify, Super Duper, Big Cartel, e-commerce, Wix, etc. Here's the ones I recommend, and here's why. Here's what everybody else uses, and here's why. So I give you like all that data. Oh, we got to worry about copyrights and things like that, paying models and etc. I own this image. Who this person is does not matter. I own this. So I talk about intellectual property. I'm really big on that. You look at the back of the book, there's me. People used to say, oh, she's a liar when I first got on YouTube.
She loved to say she's big on intellectual property, but she uses YouTube to try to hit people with copyright strikes for doing reactions on her video. A year ago, Peach McIntyre probably struck me like 4 or 5 times. I won every single strike. Every single strike. All she had to do was get an actual lawyer. She doesn't have a lawyer. She talks about intellectual property, but she has no attorney.
She just dumb. She just a baby mama, a breeder, welfare wifey, welfare queen. Shout out to Kiwan. I love the welfare wifey series. I love to read books. Books have saved my life numerous times. But anyways, speaking of books, another digital product you can buy on my website, wakeupwithpeach.com. Wakeupwithpeach.com. I'm going to show it to you all shortly. Is my stay at home and write a book with Peach E-Guide. So you can write your own book. During the pandemic, I helped people publish a lot of books, at least 89 books I personally help people publish. But even more about my digital product, write your own book with Peach E-Guide. It's on sale for $7.77. I'm going to teach you how you can get your own book written, whether you write it by yourself or pay somebody else to go ahead and do that part for you. But I did all this myself except my book cover. I paid $27 for the book cover. I formulated the concept and I just had somebody else put it all together for me. And then even the back, I wrote everything. I edited myself. Yeah, so when them hoes do that yapping and capping, tell them I don't only do that rapping. Because I do rap. I was gonna say I don't do no rapping, bitch. You be rapping. I do that rapping, but I also do that writing. All right. So I did this. Gorgeous is 8 years ago. I was pregnant with Gorgeous. Took a 2-week break from Facebook. Them girls from Tampa that was hating on me when I was getting my little coins, they were bullying me. And I used to run from bullies. Like, why do they want to start with me? Oh my God. And deactivated my Facebook. And a miracle happened. I ended up writing because one of my dreams is to be a New York Times best-selling author, and I will be that next year. Started writing, wrote this book in 2 weeks, got back on Facebook, started posting.
This girl is really delusional. So she wants to be a writer, one of the best-selling writers. She wants to be a pastor. She wants to own a farm. What else is it, y'all? Absolutely delusional. She hasn't done any of it at all.
Little bits and pieces. Everybody was loving it. It was going viral. And then I started taking pre-orders, and then they got 2 additional chapters for the book. And to this day, I still earn money. Even right now, me just mentioning this, you guys are going to head over to Amazon and buy it, or head over to Barnes and Nobles and buy it. I'll get a check. Even when I die, my children will get the royalties from this book. I will be richer in death than I am alive. All right. Next thing we got is the third thing that you can purchase as a digital product on my website is, let me look. We got my do-it-yourself credit repair kit, which I have been selling since 2018. My do-it-yourself credit repair kit can help you get rid of any adverse items on your credit report. The girls from Tampa that bought houses with the evictions, the Tampa realtors that be telling you I can fix your credit, and that's what they're using. My do-it-yourself credit repair kit. You can get it right now on wakeupwithpeach.com for just $7.77. You can get it for free on Google. Or go Google it. You can get it for free from ChatGPT. Go do that. But if you want it from me, it's $7.77. I've been selling it before you guys were using ChatGPT. All right. The next thing I have, which is one of my most proud, you're not saying it right. One of the digital products that I am most proud of is my YouTube with Peach e-guide. So I'm actually not a TikToker originally. So I'm not an E-Kane. Love E-Kane. E-Kane is a TikToker. And certain people feel like TikTok is easy and there's no method. But there is a method, especially to YouTube. I am a YouTuber first. I got paid everywhere else second. So I made my first six figures in 1 year on YouTube as a YouTuber. And my digital book, YouTube with Peach E-Guide, I give you the tools and strategies I utilize to go from food stamps to six figures in a year in it's on top. I give you the strategy I give you the strategy that I utilize to go from food stamps to six figures directly on YouTube through long form content. I'm an old school YouTuber. If you was doing YouTube 5 years ago plus, you're old school. We had no YouTube shorts. Those videos had to be a minimum of 15 minutes long before they switched it to 8 minutes to get mid-roll. So I got in at the very end where it was still old school. And then 4 years ago, it became the new school stuff. They started saying, okay, it could be 8 minutes and get mid-rolls. Think of 9 and you'll be fine. What a OG peach batch at. What a OG peach batch at. So my old students, they know if you think of 9, then you'll be fine when it comes to long form content. And then YouTube decided to compete with TikTok. They would do YouTube Shorts. So I was one of the first creators put inside of the YouTube Shorts program where they actually paid us an extra bonus for doing short form content in order for them to compete with YouTube. So my digital product covers old school, traditional YouTube long form content. If you guys want that digital product, it's $7.77. All four digital products on my website, wakeupwithpeach.com, are yours to keep forever. As long as you download them within 30 days, I recommend you download it, email it to yourself in case you lose a phone or something. You'll still have it. You won't be calling me and I'm not answering the phone. My phone don't even ring unless you my husband, 9 kids, or somebody who got my 9 kids. Other than that, that bitch don't ring at all. I have it set up that way. And yes, I can show you how to put yours that same way. After that, we move on into my upcoming classes. I'm going to take the opportunity to turn my phone around. Now we're having serious talk.
You know what? I'm done talking with y'all. I'm cooking for my husband something that y'all need to worry about. Put in y'all comments, Miss Netta, how to get a man, because that's what you need to learn how to do.